am just getting ready to work. I had a little bit of a weird sleep last night or this morning because my boyfriend went to the airport at like 5 and I was so tired because at that time I only had like 6 hours of sleep. So what did I do? I fell back asleep and slept till 7, which I never do. But I think I just, like, my body was too tired and I didn't have more alarms set for myself, which is my fault, but that's okay. So I just got ready and it's, I think, around 8 now. I have a work call at 8:30. I'm not sure what else today will bring. Wait, why am I blue? I'm not sure what else today is gonna bring, except for working. But I'm firstly gonna make my tea. I think I'm gonna have a peppermint tea because I just got this tea yesterday and I never tried it. It's Choice. I don't know. I never saw this in store, so I just picked it up. It's also really nice outside. The sky is really blue and it's very sunny. I don't know how warm it's going to be, but it looks really nice outside, so maybe I'm gonna go on a walk, or I could actually work at a cafe today, but I don't know if I want to leave the house. So this is today's working from home outfit. I have these Uniqlo jeans, which are really cute and comfy, and then also this brandy cardigan, which is also really comfy, and I love the long sleeves. I usually never wear jeans when I work from home, but I don't know, I just felt like wearing jeans today. This is how I'm working every day. She's always sitting on my lap and wants to be cuddled. Actually, I was in a call right now and she was on the other side of the door and jumped on like the door and opened it. She literally opened it herself because she wanted to be on my lap so bad. So girly always gets what she wants. I just got done with 2 of my work calls and I think that's all for today. Those were the only calls I have, so now I'm just doing my work. But before I start, I need to eat breakfast and I think I'm gonna eat eggs. I'm reintroducing eggs. I usually mostly eat vegan, but I sometimes eat milk or cheese and eggs today apparently, just because I'm trying to get more protein in and it's really hard for me to eat protein because I'm a big protein shake, protein bar hater. I don't like those at all. I'm also not really, I don't really like sweet food that much, except for dessert. But yeah, I don't like protein bars, I don't like protein shakes, I don't like protein smoothies. That's not really my thing. And I tried so many different brands and stuff, but I never finished it because I just don't like the taste, I don't like the texture, so it's kind of hard for me to get a lot of protein in, especially for breakfast, because what else can I eat? I guess oats, but also, can you eat savory oats? Not really. So that's my problem. So I'm gonna make myself some eggs and hopefully I like them. I usually can only eat them with like hot sauce. I sound like a really picky eater right now and I'm totally not. I eat everything, but I don't know, eggs are just not really my favorite. And I would always prefer a tofu scramble. So tofu, eggs. Also, I'm currently listening to a new audiobook, and it is The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Lawrence. I'm on chapter 16 and I really like it so far. Is it a little bit silly? Yes. Because it's about, so basically these kids that are getting invited to work with the FBI because they have these natural abilities to, I don't know, help a murder case, and that's kind of silly but kind of fun. So I'm really excited to read that a little bit more or listen to it a little bit more and see like how the story progresses. Breakfast is served. So like I said, I have eggs. I've got 2 eggs and a little bit of hot sauce on top. And then this crispy bread. I love me a crispy bread. With avocado and these sprouts. I think they are like radish and broccoli sprouts. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna devour this because I'm so hungry.
I don't lose it often, but when I do, it's bad. I take after the old man in that. We Townsends don't do anything halfway.
If I'm the only one always checking the locations on the Find My app, because I have like my siblings, my mom, my boyfriend on there, and I always check their location. But I know they check mine. My boyfriend is in South Germany and my mom is all the way in Abu Dhabi. This is the matcha I'm currently using. I think you can get it from Amazon, but it's fine. I'm not obsessed with it. It could be better. It does have a little bit of a like powdery texture sometimes. I always use oat milk. That's my favorite, like plant-based milk. And also I'm gonna put some maple syrup in the matcha just to sweeten it a little bit. I usually like to use agave syrup, but I'm out, so I'm gonna use this maple syrup. Matcha's done. I think the color is a little bit off. It could be darker and stronger, but I think it's still gonna taste good. Oh, it's really sweet. Like I said, I put a little bit too much syrup and then also a bit too much milk, but it's still good. And I'm gonna enjoy that now while I work, because I need to get a few things done, especially because today is Thursday and I just want to wrap up most of my to-dos like this week, so tomorrow when it's Friday, and then like have a fresh week next week. This is the state of my desk right now, which is not the worst but also not the best, so I'm gonna clean this up a little bit and then start on work. I'm now on my lunch break and I just got a few books in the mail. So I ordered the next 2 books in the Windy City series. I'm reading this one right now on my Kindle because I think they are all on Kindle Unlimited, which is really nice because I love reading on my Kindle, but I wanted the physical copy as well. And then I also have Play Along, which is the next one, and I think the 4th one. Yes, the 4th one. And then there is one more book coming out, I'm pretty sure this year. Hey! So I got these 2. And then also I got 2 Heartstopper books. This is the 4th and this is the 5th. And I already read like 1, 2, and 3, and I wanted to get these 2 as well. I think the series is finished, so this is then the last one. If you don't know what this is about, Heartstopper is a comic novel, which is really fun. I really love reading these, and these are about Nick and Charlie, and they become friends in high school and more. The story is really cute and I love reading them like as a palette cleanser, and I also really like these hardcover editions, and I prefer them over the paperbacks, which usually I never prefer a hardback over a paperback, but I think these are really cute and it's so satisfying to flip through them. I think when I finish the Heartstopper series, I'm going to go into the other books that the author wrote, Alice Oseman. I think that's how you say it, Oseman. And she wrote a few other books, and I think they're all in like this world. I think there are a few about Nick's sister, I'm not sure. Yeah, so those are the 4 books that I got, and I'm really excited about every one of these. Not me checking again where my boyfriend is because he's actually coming home right now. Like I said, he flew to Frankfurt this morning to pick up a car, and he's now driving the car back up to us. He's still 4 hours away, so I got some time. I'm actually gonna wrap up a present right now for my boyfriend's mom for Mother's Day, so he can pick that up and give it to her today. I actually still need a present for my mom, but she won't be here on Mother's Day this Sunday. She will be somewhere in Asia. Yeah, she will be in India at that time, so yeah. So I'm gonna wrap that up and then also maybe eat a snack. We always have a lot of smoothies on hand because we love drinking smoothies and juices. So maybe I'm gonna pick a smoothie for myself. I have to film on my phone for a second because I'm charging my camera, but I picked out my smoothie and this is the one I chose. I don't know if you can like get these everywhere, but I think they are all over Europe. This is a true fruit, just a green smoothie, and I had a few different options. We always have these true fruit, no lemonade, I guess they are still lemonades, kind of, drinks, and then also the green smoothies. I love the green one. And then also over here we have a few other smoothies from Innocent. I'm now gonna wrap up the present. This is what we got her. This is a Vita C toning serum. I don't even know how to pronounce this brand. It's a Korean brand and we got it in a Korean skincare shop. And I think she will really like this because she's really into Korean skincare. I got this really pretty wrapping paper. Well, my boyfriend got it. And he wrapped my birthday presents in it. And it's really cute. It's giving Lover by Taylor Swift, which we love. It's all done. It looks so cute. I don't think the camera picks up the gradient effect of this paper, but you can see it's kind of a gradient over here. And it looks so cutesy. Hey, it's a little past 5 p.m. and I'm almost done with work for today, but I think I'm gonna go on a walk right now just because I'm really tired. Like, my eyes feel so dry and I'm just kind of exhausted. Probably also because I'm getting my period like every day now, so I'm always really tired right before, which sucks, but whatever. So I think I'm gonna go on a walk and get some sunlight and listen to my audiobook, and then either I'm gonna work a little more or like just finish up for today. Hey, it's now the next day and it's Friday. It's almost 8 in the morning and I just got ready to work. So I showered, did my skincare, did my makeup, and I'm already having my tea. So yeah, I'm gonna start work in like 10 minutes and I'm not sure what else is gonna happen today. Maybe going into the city, I'm not sure, but I have a few things that I would like to get done in the city, but I don't know if we're gonna go. Also, the weather is again so nice. The sky is super blue and I really wanna go outside and walk for a little bit, but not right now. I need to get my work done first, or oh, I see deer outside. We can always see deer in the fields over here. That's so cute. What was I gonna say? Okay, so I wanna work a few hours now and then hopefully go on a walk with my boyfriend and maybe go into the city. But I'm not sure. Because I don't wanna go alone, and if he doesn't wanna go, I'm not gonna go. Also, hopefully we can get done a few wedding planning things today, because that has been like on my mind non-stop. We are in the midst still of wedding planning and like everything around it. So I've been constantly thinking about it, and I actually dreamed about our wedding last night and that it was horrible and that my dress didn't fit me right and the location wasn't good, the food wasn't good. That's not gonna happen. But yeah, I guess this is just really like on my mind and worrying me, but it's gonna be fine. But yeah, let's get some work done. Hopefully I can finish a lot of tasks before the weekend and like finish the week off strong. Okay, I'm logging off for today right now. I'm done with the work week and the work day. I got a lot of things done, which is good. I feel like this week I wasn't really in my best creative space. Maybe I'm like going through a little bit of a creative rut, but I felt it coming back today. So hopefully next week I can start off really fresh and have my creative spark back. I thought I'm gonna cook dinner, but my boyfriend just said that we could get takeout because it's a Friday night and that sounds really good. So maybe we're gonna do that, but I wanted to do one thing before, and that is my habit tracker. I have this habit tracker and I showed it in, I think, my last daily vlog, productive day in my life or something, and I've been using it like on and off. I used it last year in the summer for a few months and then completely fell off and started using it again in April. So this was my April spread, and as you can see, I fell off again. I stopped the tracking on the 27th and now it's already a few days into May, so I fell off again, but I'm gonna try again. I don't know why I cannot really keep up with it, because when I track it daily, it's really fun to see. And I think that it helps me like remembering what habits I want to keep up with. But I thought we can go through the habits I had for April and then think about what I want to do in May. Also, I want to say, in April I started in the middle of the month, and I'm gonna do that again this May. So this is the typical, I can only start on a new week, I can only start on a Monday, and that's just not true. I was kind of that person that always said, oh, in a few days, oh, when the next month is starting, and I just don't want to do that. I'm gonna go through the habits that I had in April. So we have wake up at 6 a.m. and I still want to do that. This is a really good habit to keep up with, just because I don't want to oversleep and I also want to go to bed early, so around like 10 p.m, just so I have enough sleep in the night, because I cannot function without my 8 hours of sleep. I want to wake up at 6 a.m. I thought about trying the 5 a.m. morning routine, because I do think that in the summer it could work for me. I could try the 5 a.m. morning routine, and I thought about like doing that in a vlog, because I think that would be fun to see and fun to try out for like a few days or a work week. But 6 a.m. is okay right now. And then also the second habit I have is 8 hours of sleep. Like I said, I need my sleep. And then also go outside every day. So that means like going on a walk, going to get something, going to run an errand. Doesn't matter. I need to go outside at least once a day. You know, I only work from home and sometimes I don't have a reason to go out, and then I just stay in the house for days on end and that's not good. So I want to leave the house once a day. And then I have workout, and workout for me means either going to the gym, doing a Pilates or yoga home workout, going for a run, or even going for a long walk. Those are my like type of workouts. Right now I've not really been to the gym just because we don't have a car right now, and so it's kind of hard to go to the gym. I mean, we could take our bikes to the gym, but obviously it's not as convenient as taking the car. And also I just kind of fell off my workout routine where I would work out every single day, and I really wanna change that and get back into my workout routine, because it did make me feel so good and I felt always so energized and strong. And then the next habit is read. That means like reading a physical book or reading on my Kindle. And then also another habit is audiobook, so listen to any type of audiobook. I usually always have an audiobook and a physical book that I'm reading like at the same time. And right now I actually have 2 books I'm reading physically and 2 audiobooks I'm listening to. I don't know. I'm kind of weird like that I do that, because I know a lot of people don't like mixing the stories, but for me it's fine. Usually I'm listening or reading really different storylines, so that's not really a problem for me. The next habit I have is eating healthy, which I'm really good at, and what that means for me is eating a lot of fruit and veggies. Most of the time I'm cooking at home, like, I don't know, I think we eat out maybe once a week, sometimes not even. I'm always choosing like really healthy recipes for us, and we're both vegetarian, and also I mostly cook vegan, so we obviously have a lot of fruit and veggies in our diet. Also, I'm keeping an eye on protein intake and a little bit of a low carb, so not too much bread and not too much pasta and stuff. Eating healthy for me means just eating what makes me feel good. So if I eat something and then after 15 minutes I have a stomachache, that's not a good food for me. I know there is the 80-20 rule, I think, so eating 80% healthy and then the 20% is like the fun thing, so a pizza or snacks and sweets and stuff. So I think that's also a really good rule to go by and just have a healthy base. The next one I have is not overeating. So that means if I'm full, I'm not gonna eat the leftovers. Keep an eye on that and really listen to my body if I'm full or not, because sometimes you like eat and eat and eat and then suddenly you're like, oh my god, I'm so full I could literally throw up, and I don't want to do that. That's so unnecessary. Then also social media only on the weekends. I usually never have a social media app on my phone. I only have Pinterest, and I'm actually thinking about deleting that as well because I'm going on there like quite often. But I don't have Instagram, I don't have TikTok, I don't even have YouTube on my phone, so I don't like go on it. And if I want to post something on my Instagram, then I'm downloading it on my iPad or sometimes on my phone, but usually I delete it like shortly after. I actually implemented this habit like a year ago, where I deleted all my social media apps off my phone and then only re-downloaded them on the weekends. But I think I can change the habit from social media only on the weekends to no social media. Really? Okay, and the next habit I have is drinking at least 2 liters of water every day. And I'm really good at that because I have this big Stanley cup, which I'm currently using as a tripod, which probably isn't that good, but it works. And it is like almost a liter, so I'm drinking 2 of them a day, and I'm really good at that. But I still want to track it, because even though, like, if you have a habit that you're kind of really good at right now, it's still good to have it in a habit tracker because you can check it off every day, and you could even use it to like habit stack. So for example, if you drink a tea every morning, you could say, okay, I want to take my vitamins every morning with my tea. So you stack one habit on top of the other, and it's like easier to keep up with. If you drink your tea every day, you can also take the vitamins every day. So that's a really good tip to implement new habits. So I want to keep my 2 liters of water every day, even though I don't have a habit stack for that, but maybe I can think of one. And then the next one is no screens before sleep. The goal is an hour before I go to sleep, I don't look at any screens. So I'm not looking things up on YouTube, I'm not watching TV, I'm not on my phone and scrolling through like emails or Pinterest or something. So no screens. Obviously my Kindle screen is allowed because I do like reading at night on my Kindle, so that's allowed, but no other screens, just to prepare myself to go to bed and like calm my mind. And then the last thing I have is self-care, And that means just doing any little type of self-care in a day. That could mean taking a really nice shower or going on a long walk or listen to like a self-help podcast or something. So everything works, and this is also a habit that I have checked it off every single day in April, and I'm really proud of myself for that because I always find something that I did for myself every day when I check it off at night. And I can also like think back on the day and think about like what did I do for myself today, and I always find something, so that's really good. I'm now gonna write down all the habits I want to keep up with in the new like monthly view. I wanna write down a few more and think of a few new ones that I wanna implement. I just wrote out all my habits on my new tracker, and I'm just gonna show you. So I have the ones I already talked about. Wake up at 6, get 8 hours of sleep, go outside, work out, read a book, listen to an audiobook, eat healthy, don't overeat, no social media. I changed this to like no social media. Drink 2 liters of water, no screens before bed, self-care, and then I have take vitamins. I recently got these vitamin gummies, and I think that's gonna help me take them because taking a gummy is obviously way more fun than taking like little pills. And I hope that I can like keep up with it now. And then I have journal because I think journaling would really help me, and I've never really like stuck to it and did it every day. So I wanna journal like at least like one sentence is enough. If I feel like journaling more, obviously I can, but I don't wanna like put too much pressure on it right now. And I also have YouTube upload because I'm trying to upload every week, and I have been doing that for I think 5 weeks now, so I'm really proud of myself for that. And I have already checked off the yesterday line because I still remember yesterday. But this is what I have going on for today, and I'm gonna check everything off tonight when like the day is over. Yeah, this is the new tracker, and I'm gonna place it right here next to like my desk or on my desk, so I can see it every day, and hopefully I can now keep up with it a little bit better. Actually, I'm gonna close all my tabs now because why do I still have my laptop and everything open? And then the only thing that is left for today is figure out dinner. So I think we're probably gonna get takeout. And then also I want to keep up with the laundry right now. I have something in the wash, and then also I need to hang a few things up that are like freshly washed. And that's pretty much it. I just need to like tidy the whole apartment and set everything up for tomorrow, because tomorrow is Saturday and I want to get a lot of uni work done tomorrow. Because if you don't know, I still, like, even though I work full-time, I also study like kind of full-time, I guess, but I do everything on the weekend. And I really need to log in on my uni work because I've been kind of avoiding it for like a few weekends now, because I had my birthday trip, because I was in London last weekend, and there's always something going on the weekend. Also had the Easter weekend, and I don't know, I'm just not really on my uni shit, and I need to get back on and finish a few things off this weekend. So I'm like not under pressure, because I'm always under pressure, and the pressure is coming from myself. I'm gonna update you what we are going to eat. Maybe we will cook here, but I think the boyfriend really wants to get takeout, so I'm not complaining.